In this video, I'm giving you two different Demi-God builds to choose from, so watch both and pick the one that's best for you. 6'6", 180 with a 6'7" wingspan. We're gonna go one by one on the attributes. So if you're gonna go up to a 68 on the close shot, you're gonna go to a 71 on the driving layup, 80 on the driving dunk, which is gonna be more than enough for you guys to get good dunks. And then you guys are gonna go ahead and put the standing to a 40, and then the post control to a 41, okay? That is it for the finishing. Solid finishing all the way around. Your mid-range, 83, guys. You will be able to knock down middies with the 83-3. Your green window solid. You should not have any issues. 93-3 again. That's going to get you guys the gold limitless, the gold deadeye, and the gold set shot specialist. With your +1, you can take any of those to half. So keep that in mind and choose wisely. From here, 84 on the free throw. Pass accuracy. 71 on the pass accuracy. That's going to get you guys silver dimer. You're going to go up to 86 on the ball handle and then 75. For my people who struggle defensively, you're probably going to want to do this. So look, 95 perimeter. That's going to get you the half challenger. 91 steal is going to get you gold glove and gold interceptor, okay? 56 on the interior, and then you're going to put your block up to a 68. This build is an absolute defensive menace, okay? It is a defensive monster. From here, you're going to do an 85 on the speed and an 80 on the agility, 60 strength, 60 vertical, guys. This right here is a defensive two-way menace, okay? If you guys are looking to play defense, you are going to absolutely cage your opponents. With the way shot contests are, getting that Hall of Fame challenger might be the most viable option for you, but let me know which one you guys like best out of the two. This is a 3 and D point. 6'6" on the height. You're gonna go with the minimum weight of 180 and a wingspan of 6'7", okay? I spent a lot of time in the builder the last few days to make the build the way I wanted to make it, all right? So buckle up your seatbelts and let's lock in. So first thing you need to know, okay, is I went with a 96 on the mid-range, okay? And now off rip, you guys are already probably like, whoa. Bear with me. We get gold limitless, half deadeye, and half set shot specialist, okay? But that's not all we're gonna get, because we are actually going to get the shifty shooter, okay? So look, agility to 76, okay? So you're gonna get Hall of Fame shifty shooter, which I'm going to either put that as my +1 or my limitless as my +1, so I can either get legend shifty shooter or legend limitless, okay? So we're not done. We are an absolute sniper when it comes to this shit. So boom, let's talk finishing, okay? Now finishing is the weaker aspect of the build, and I will explain why. Like I said, I can explain every aspect of the build when I get into the gameplay, but I want to show y'all the build at first, okay? So look, I didn't really go with any standing dunk, and I did not go with a crazy high driving dunk, and I'm gonna break all that down, but you do have enough driving dunk to get the basic one-handers off 1 and the basic one-handers off 2, okay? So you still do get dunks, all right? I went with a 71 on the pass accuracy. I went with an 85 ball handle, and I went with an 86 on the speed with ball in order to get the gold lightning launch, okay? So you have good playmaking, great shooting, and solid finishing. For the defense, you are no slouch either. I went with 82 perimeter to get the silver challenger. For those of you guys who know, the contests are a little wonky this year, so you gotta have some perimeter or you're going to get shot over. With a 6'7" wingspan, 82 perimeter should be absolutely fine for me. And I put the steal to 85. Now I do plan on at some point potentially bringing my steal up with my cap breakers, but I'm not sure yet because the lanes are absolutely cracked. I have a 40 steal right now in the park and I'm stealing everything. You leave the block alone. I went with 87 on the speed, which you guys do not have to do. This is solely a pro-am thing. I went up on this because I'm a pro-am player and I want to run better breaks. But if you're not somebody that's going to play pro-am, you're not somebody that's going to find any value in that, then I wouldn't recommend you guys to do that. And then from here, I went 58 on the vertical and boom. As you guys can see, for the second year in a row, I created a sharpshooter. Now, if you guys remember last year, when I switched my build to the sharpshooter build, we went absolutely crazy. This sharpshooter build is fire, and I'm gonna explain why I did every stat the way I did it. Now, like I said, these are the animations that I am using. I told you I was gonna show y'all towards the end of the video, and these are the ones that I'm using. And if you want the most updated animation list, make sure you come watch me on Twitch. I guarantee you I am live right now. My animations are always changing, and I got y'all with the updates. But look, these are the animations that I've been rocking. They are absolutely solid. I've gotten a lot of space with them. I love the shooting. I'm loving the Kevin Huerter go-to shot, Pro 2 dribble pull-up, Devin Booker spin jumper, I've been cycling the dribble moves to figure out what's the best, but these have been the most solid and consistent for me up until this point. Now, shout out to everybody that's made it this far and isn't just gonna turn the video off now that they got the build. If you guys are still watching, let me know in the comments. Genuinely, I love interacting with y'all, and if you haven't noticed, I respond to every single comment. Now, if you've made it this far, I gotta tell y'all why I did the attributes like this, because I went way off meta. If you guys have watched any build videos up until this point, or you're watching streamers and stuff, nobody has done this type of spread the way that I'm doing it. And I did the same exact thing last year, and a lot of people didn't understand, and it worked out for me. So look, I went with the low driving dunk, okay? Driving dunk at the moment is not that cracked out. As I say that, my teammate's missing a dunk with 96 driving dunk, okay? Driving dunk is really not OP at the moment. It's not to say that won't change, but currently on patch 1, it's not looking too hot, okay? So you don't really need to have crazy driving dunk. What I get on this build is I get the basic dunks. That's all I need. When I'm wide open, I can go dunk the ball. Now, I don't have it upgraded yet, but I'll be able to dunk the ball when I upgrade it. As you guys see, I'm hitting it nice behind the back and saucing them. Okay, so look, I went with 96 midi. Now, I went with a high midi, not for midi magician, but the reason I did that is to get the Hall of Fame shifty shooter, okay? I am convinced that shifty shooter is going to be one of the best, if not the best badge this year. And the reason I believe in it is it pops up every single time you shoot the ball. Shifty shooter pops up every single time you shoot the ball. And majority of people that you play versus, if they do have a big build, are not gonna have shifty shooters. You guys see the shots that I'm hitting right now with silver shifty. Some of these are with bronze shifty, but majority of these clips are with silver shifty shooter. These gameplay clips are also with no hot zones. As you guys see, my gun was a little jammed. You see me in the corner, I'm mad because I thought that was an easy green bean, but I don't even have hot zones yet on this build. When I get this build badged out, it's gonna go absolutely crazy. Now, that's not to say that you won't see me on another build, and that's not to say that I will be on this build all year, but at the current moment, I am getting this build to 99. I am dedicated to getting this build to 99 because I see the potential in it. I think I'm gonna be able to shoot whatever I want, and y'all know me, I love shooting fadeaway jump shots. I think I'm gonna be the fade king again because Alan's 6'6", with Hall of Fame Deadeye, with Hall of Fame Limitless, with Hall of Fame Shifty, I don't see people contesting me. If you guys have played the game or watched the game at all, you know at the current moment, the contest system is a little bit wonky. All right, the contest system is a little bit wonky. So I don't think any of you are gonna be able to contest me in the first place when I'm badged out. In general, I don't think you'd be able to contest me, let alone on a build like this that's already bigger. Now, a lot of you guys are probably like, what is this jump shot? This jump shot looks smooth, it looks quick, it looks souped. I thought Patty Mills was locked. At some point in the video, I'm gonna show you guys the jumper, so just make sure you stay tuned. Buckle up your seatbelt, man, 10 minutes of time. Just chat with me for 10 minutes, man. But look, as you guys can see, I'm getting out on that break ski and getting my free threes. I talked about it earlier in my how to be better at the game, the best settings, tips, tricks, like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I talked about it earlier. You want to make smart plays in order to get your takeover going. And once your takeover is going, then you want to start getting a little bit more loose. I don't just come out the gates shooting spin jumpers. I come out the gates getting my takeover moving with something like that. Just a nice, easy catch and shoot three from a hot zone. Get my bar filled up a little bit. Get an assist. Playing my brand of basketball, looking for my shots, get into my spots. Now look, something that I think that is very underutilized, and I've noticed that not a lot of people are doing it, is just dexing in general. Because you guys have high agility, you are able to dex extremely well with this build. And I think dexing is back. Like, I genuinely think the off-ball movement, tapping RT, getting your space creator, that's back. I'm telling y'all right now, I haven't had a year in a long time where I've been able to just say, yo, let me hit somebody and run around and get an open shot off the catch. But this year, it's looking pretty valid. But I want to know you guys' overall feelings about NBA 2K25. I've been seeing a lot of people that are like, yo, the game sucks, the game's mid, the dribbling is cooked, we're doomed, yada, yada, yada. One thing I want to let you guys know right now is, look, man, yes, we are all struggling a little bit. Yes, the movement is not pretty. Yes, you cannot shoot as good as you did last year, but look, give it a chance, guys. The game has only been out for a few hours and you're already panicking, man. Listen, it is a brand new game. And finally, a lot of you guys can run out of the excuse to say, yo, this game's copy and paste, because it's nothing like NBA 2K24. This game has no resemblance to 2K24 whatsoever, besides the fact that it is a basketball game. But as time goes on, we're gonna get better dribble moves. We're gonna get better jump shots. We're gonna learn how to chain things together. We're gonna have badges that allow us to play faster. A lot of people in my stream are like, yo, why is your player so slow? Yo, why is the game speed so slow? It's like, guys, we don't have badges. Why is the game speed so slow? We have no badges. Do you want us to be Kyrie Irving with the dribble moves with a bronze lightning launch? Like, if that was the case, this game would be cooked. Nobody would be able to get stops. Nobody would be able to do anything. But yeah, this build right here, I'm probably gonna play the 1 with this in Park, and I'm gonna play the 2 with this in Pro-Am, I'm thinking this is gonna be a very consistent long-term build. Now, I will say also, if you made it to this point in the video, let me tell you a few things. I never make a build based on day 1 because look, like I said, like you never know what's gonna get patched, you never know what becomes viable. But at the moment, guys, if you wanna drop your steel and you're like, yo, I don't care, I'm gonna make new builds no matter what. If you wanna drop your steel, guys, I've been running around with a 40 steel. I have yet to upgrade my steel in this game, and I am getting the craziest lanes known to man. So if you wanna drop your steel a little bit and maybe put up your pass accuracy, again, I wouldn't necessarily do this because they might patch that tomorrow. They might patch it tomorrow and then you guys are like, yo, Choc, why'd you do me like that, bro? I heard in your video at the 8-minute mark that, you said do this. No, I'm just saying if you want to get freaky, it's something you can consider. I also want to thank all of you who have been supporting the videos. Like if you're somebody that's actually watching every single video, leaving a comment, talking to me, man, I genuinely and truly appreciate y'all guys. For those of y'all that don't know, I quit my job last year to get back on 2K. And I wasn't really locked into the YouTube. I was only streaming. And this is my first year in a few years, like back on YouTube consistently. As you guys can see, the grind is not stopping. We are uploading every single day, 3 times a day. And that is not going to change. We are going to stay on our grind. Hold on. Catch it out the net. The lightly. Catch it out the net. But yeah, look, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been stalling a little bit, okay? I've been stalling a little bit, but look, it's time for me to go ahead and put you guys on my glitchy jump shot. If you made it to this point in the video, I got y'all. Here comes the jump shot. This is the jumper, okay? As you guys can see, let me get rid of my face scan. I am using Jalen Tyson, Sadiq Bey, and Oscar Robertson. My blend is 70% on Oscar, and I'm using it on very quick, okay? Now, the reason I'm using this is like a Patty Mills type clone. It gets a lot of space, it's very quick, and I found it to be quite consistent, okay? It's a jump shot that I recommend you guys trying out because I'm having a lot of success with it. Now, in terms of my shot cue, okay, you could put this anywhere. You could put your shot cue anywhere. I am rocking it on pure push at the moment, but that is subject to change. Push is my favorite when it comes to fades, and y'all know me, I'm a big time fadeaway shooter, but push has been the most consistent shot timing for me for the last few years. But yeah, obviously you could change it to fit whatever you think, and you don't have to use push just because I do. That's just my favorite. It's your boy Choc, and I'm out. Peace.